Talia knew her life was over the moment a stranger reacted to a thought she had never spoken out loud. And at first, she didn't understand what that meant. She was walking through a crowded street when something inside her mind suddenly felt exposed. And right there, a man nearby suddenly turned, reacting like he had heard what she was thinking. At first, she stopped and told herself it was just a coincidence in a noisy city. But then it happened again. And this time, she realized something was not normal anymore. And so she looked around slowly, trying to confirm if anyone else noticed the same strange reaction. But the crowd kept moving normally, like nothing unusual was happening in the street. Still, she stayed frozen because she could not ignore what she had just seen. Then she tried another thought in her mind, just to test what would happen next. And immediately, someone in the crowd reacted again, proving it was not her imagination. So she stepped back slightly, now fully aware that something was seriously wrong. But the city around her kept flowing, with traders shouting and people rushing past. And she realized that nobody else seemed aware of what was happening to her. Nobody. Then fear started building inside her because she could no longer control what she thought. So she forced herself to stay quiet inside her mind, trying not to think at all. But the more she tried, the louder and more active her thoughts became. And now, even walking felt strange, like her mind was being exposed with every step. So she slowed down, watching people carefully, trying to understand what was happening. But every reaction she saw still matched something she had only thought inside her head. And that was when she finally accepted it was no longer a coincidence at all. So she tried to isolate herself inside her own mind, hoping the reactions would stop. But instead, every small thought she had triggered something outside her. And now, the fear turned into panic because there was no silence anymore. So she left the busy street and walked into a quieter part of the street. But even there, the same strange reaction still followed her. And that was when she realized it was not about the location, but something inside her. So she stopped again, this time fully shaking and unable to think clearly. But then, something even stranger happened because not all reactions felt random anymore. Some people reacted with fear, others with confusion, as if different thoughts were being exposed. And slowly, the idea formed that it was not just a thought that is being heard, it was everyone's thoughts becoming exposed in small fragments around her. So she looked around again, and now people were reacting to each other too. And the entire street felt like it was slowly breaking into emotional chaos. But suddenly, everything intensified at once, like something global had been triggered. And for a few seconds, everyone in the city seemed to pause emotionally at the same time. So she stood frozen, feeling everything people around her were thinking all at once. And the weight of it became too much because no one could hide anything anymore. But just as suddenly as it started, the connection began to weaken and people started dropping back into silence one by one across the street. So the chaos slowly faded, leaving only confusion and emotional exhaustion behind. And Talia stood there alone, realizing the world had just changed and reset itself. But even as silence returned, she smiled through tears because for one moment the world had finally understood each other, even though she lost the voice that understood her most. Hmm. So tell me, how would you feel or react if everybody could read your thoughts for a day? Thank you for watching. What if everyone could read your thoughts for 24 hours? And I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and comment your what if story if this thought provoking story hits you.